Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm down at the barn and I wanted to do an update video on the goats. I've done it on the chickens, so I thought I would move on down here to the goats. So we're going to talk about who we're going to breed this fall and why I'm choosing to breed them and who I'm going to breed them to. So let's take a walk outside and I'll show you. The girls are outside eating hay. So let's go out there and see what they're up to. The wood here. It is so cold here. I don't know what it's like where you are, but I think we were a high of 55 today and the wind is blowing, so it's very chilly. So we are out with the goats and they're all eating their hay right now. They've already been fed for the night and everybody's coming for attention. Babies. So yeah, so Mike is only wanting me to breed 2 girls this fall, which is fine because if I breed any more than, hold on, why are they screaming like that? Oh, you can tell that the girls are in heat. I don't know if you could hear the boys just now. They get very loud. Anyways, okay. So Mike wants me to only breed 2 girls this fall. We did have trouble placing 3 of our boys last year. And well, 2 years ago, we didn't breed last year. And there they are over there. We still have them. So they are over a year old now. So unless we find a home for them, we'll just keep them and raise them as ours, even though it's against what I really want to do. I don't really want to keep withers anymore. We have Jax and he was like the exception. So, all right. So let's go over who's who. Honey. Honey likes to try and scratch in between her horns on my boot. You're going to get your horn caught in it. Okay, so this is Honey. We are not breeding Honey. In fact, Honey is looking for a home. She is so sweet, as you can see. She's highly in need of attention. She was one of our bottle babies from several years ago. We did not breed this last year. So the year before, we had babies born. Honey, you need to stop. So Piper was one of the ones that there was 5 born. Her mother is Lucy, which is this gold goat right here. So that's Lucy. Lucy had 5 babies a year and a half ago. We did keep Piper out of her line because I'm trying to improve Lucy's line. She has great milk capacity. Her udder is gorgeous. I'm trying to improve her teat size. But other than that, she's one of my stronger milkers. So we kept Piper, so that's Piper. And then we kept Faylene, which is one of Willow's girls, so this is one of Willow's girls from a few years ago. This is Dottie, and this is Dinky. We have a video from when those were born. And then here's Willow here, and then here's Faylene. Come here, Faylene. So Faylene is the same age as Piper, and she's a whole lot bigger. Hi, baby. She's a whole lot bigger than Piper is. Super friendly still. So we are thinking of breeding, I think this fall. Faylene, what are you doing? Get down. We are going to breed Willow again. That's her mother, which is right here. Willow always delivers so easily. She never has any trouble with her. When she gives birth to the babies, she just delivers them unassisted half the time. I'm out there, but I never need to help her. She takes care of the babies good, so she's a good mama. Plus, she's a pretty good milker, but I think what we'll do differently this year is not let the baby stay on her all the time, we'll bottle feed so that she can get more milk. But Willow's a good mama, so I think we're going to breed her. And then I think we're going to breed her to Zeus. I will show you Zeus when I go over. That's who Faylene's dad is. So you can see Faylene is a gorgeous Chamosay. She's beautiful. She's actually a very beautiful doe. I can't wait to breed her. She's gorgeous. So that's who we bred Willow to get Faylene. And then Faylene has a brother who's over there, Count Chocula, which you can't see him right now. So anyways, so I think we're definitely going to breed Willow. And then the other one that we're going to breed is Ivy. So Ivy is Lucy's doe from a couple of years ago. She's the black one here on the end. And the reason I want to breed Ivy is because I want to see if I've improved the udder with Apollo, using Apollo as her daddy. So this is Ivy. Come here, Ivy. So Ivy is going to be a mama for the first time. Right, girl? Oh, don't chew my bracelet, honey. You're back again. Honey, I can never get away from you. You're just so needy. So yeah, so we're going to breed Ivy, and we'll also breed Ivy to Zeus also. So Zeus will be the only buck that we'll use this year. Apollo we'll use as a rent-a-buck again. We did that last year. That worked out good. But we'll just use Zeus this year. So we're going to breed Ivy, and we're going to breed Willow. And look, here she is again. Trying to be in my business and in my space. Honey's such a good girl. She's just a sweet girl. But her and her sister are actually for sale, and that's her sister right there, Maple. So it's not that I don't want to keep them. The biggest reason that I'm getting rid of them is Maple is polled, and I don't have any bucks to breed her to here on the farm. We have Apollo, but Apollo, he's horned, but Apollo's her dad. So she can't be bred to her dad. And then we have Chester, but Chester has Apollo as his dad. So we can't breed her to him. And then we have Zeus, but we can't breed her to Zeus because Zeus is also polled. You can't breed two polled goats together. So polled means that they are naturally hornless. I should have mentioned that. So that's the reason we're trying to find a home for Maple, because she would make a very good doe. If she's anything like her mom, Toffee, she'll have a tremendous amount of milk. She's a good milker on the stand. She's just Toffee's just an all-around good girl. She's easy to handle, not aggressive to the other goats. So I know Maple should follow in her tracks, and her little teats already look like they're going to be a good size like Toffee's are. And then I will sell Maple with Honey. I won't let Maple go by herself. I'll let them go together. They're bonded. So we're still trying to find the right home for them. I'm pretty picky about who they're going to go to, but they are registered. Both of them are registered, and they both have they've both been clean, health tested. And yeah, so, and Faylene is back again. Hey, Faylene. You back again to see me? So we'll go over and see Zeus here in a second. He produces pretty babies. I mean, he has a good milk line also in his background, his genetics. And like I said, I'm anxious to breed this one in another year. Hi, Pipe. These two are buddies. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah. So that's the update on the girls. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's growing well. Mama is back down at the barn helping to take care of everybody. Thank goodness. I feel so much better. I'm able to clean the stalls now. I have an old boot that I use only for the barn, but I'm able to clean the stalls now and help out. So it feels real good to be back down here. Now that it's cold, I'm not liking the cold weather too much, but I am liking being back down here with the girls. So yeah, so that's about all of the news down here. But otherwise, okay, so let's go over and we'll see our bucks. We do have one of our bucks for sale, so we'll spotlight him while we're on this video and you guys can see who he is. So yeah, so that's it. All right, I'll be right back. Let's go to the boys. We are back. We are down at the bucks now. So we have Zeus over here, the brown one right there, and then that is Apollo. So they are our main breeding bucks. Hi, Zeusy. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. So Zeus is the one that we'll be using this year for both of the girls, for Ivy and for Willow. I think these boys are 4 years old now. Maybe 3. I'll have to look and see. I'll put it up on the screen how old they are. So we're going to be using Zeus for both of our girls. And then over here we have Chester, who is the brown one, the light brown one on this side. That is Ivy's brother. And then Ivan, who is the black one there by Taylor, that is also Ivy's brother. Chester and Ivan are both Ivy's brothers. So Ivan is actually for sale, the black one, as a buck. And Chester we're keeping. I wanted to use him this year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm only going to use Zeus. And then Jax back there is our wither. So that's our little wither boy. So I think eventually in the future, we're going to be, the near future, we are going to be moving the bucks down on the other side of the chicken coop into the field away from the girls. And then we're going to move those 3 boys that are beside the barn, Count Chocula, Caramel, and Marshmallow. We're going to move them over here with Jax because they'll all be withers. I believe that's going to happen this winter, maybe springtime, but definitely by springtime I believe that's going to happen. So yeah, so those are our boys, and I believe, like I said, we are only going to be using Zeus this year. So I usually do the rent-a-buck where people can bring their girls here as long as they have a clean health certificate, bring their girls here for driveway breeding. We don't let the boys go to anybody's farms, but we will allow, as long as they have a clean health test within the last 90 days from the vet, we will allow for them to bring their does here, and then we usually put them in the barn to be bred. Usually it doesn't take too long, especially if they're in, as long as they're in standing heat. It's usually a pretty quick process. So the other boys will be up for that if people want to use them for that. But otherwise, so yeah, so that's it. So that's the updates on the boys. Taylor is gonna take their hay in. They get their hay in their house. You want to go ahead and take it in now? She's gonna take their hay in to them. Go ahead, Jax. Go ahead in. Go ahead. She's putting the hay in there for you. There they go. Chester's way over there. And there's Ivan. He's going in to eat. Chester's finishing up any little bits of morsels that were left. He's going to be coming around here in a second. He's done. Chester, you better come on. They're going to eat all your hay. Okay, so these are the little boys. These are the withers. We actually were going to sell them as bucks. We didn't have any buyers for them, so we changed them to withers about a year ago, probably, maybe 8 months ago. But anyway, so the one over here, that's Lucy's. That's Piper's brother. That's Marshmallow. This is Faylene's brother, Count Chocula. We were actually going to keep him as a buck because he looked really good, but I'm kind of glad we didn't because he's kind of small. He didn't really grow well, so I'm glad that we withered him. And then the one up here we definitely wanted to sell as a buck because he was gorgeous. That's Caramel, and that's Snickers' boy. He's beautiful. I would have loved for him to have been a buck, but anyways, they're all withers, so I don't know if we'll ever find a home for them, but that's okay. They can just stay here. They're going to become roommates with Jax, our other wither, when we move the bucks to their new place on the other side of the property, probably in a few months. So yeah, so there they are, and they are so sweet. They're very bonded, so I'm kind of trying to sell all of them together, at least these two. These two are super bonded. Chocula and Caramel are super bonded. Marshmallow's kind of very independent. Right, Marshmallow? So I would kind of want those two to definitely go together. I wouldn't want to sell just one. I would want to sell a pair if I couldn't sell all three of them together. And then the other one would go with Jack's. So yeah, so they're cute. They're cutie patooties. They are, they're about a year old now. So yeah. All right. That's the little boys, the withers. So that's the update on the goats. Breeding season won't be until probably December. We usually breed the end of November to the middle of December around here. I particularly don't like the girls to have their babies in the cold, and our winters usually last until April. It can still be kind of cold here in April, so usually I try to aim for more of a May delivery for the girls. Plus I'm closer to being out of work then, so it gives me more time to be able to spend with the babies. But that's it. That's the update on the girls. So as we get closer to breeding season, I'm sure we'll do another video. And otherwise, we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.